evolution of Blue's Clues, then, aren't we? Because Blue is just a PNG jumping around the screen.
There you go.
That's weird.
Finding clues.
Yeah.
And putting 10 pieces
and
together.
We're finding clues! Get out of here! Ash, you're a theater kid. Toss out something random.
Oh, okay. Giant purple elephant.
Oh no! The giant purple elephant is outside the room and it's coming to eat our nuts. It's escaped the circuit.
It's what? Hello?
Sorry. There you go. You get the point. Yes, and asked two very important buildings, the Twin Towers. Notice here how it's an exact replica, straight down to the spire at the top of one of those buildings. This tells us that the events of the series predate the events of September 11th, 2001. Now, admittedly, YouTube poops didn't exist back then. They originated back in 2004, but websites like Newgrounds did exist back then. And Gmod videos were also big in the early internet days, like around 2006. So while it's not an exact timeline match, this toilet world isn't meant to be some dystopian future. Instead, it's much more of a dystopian past. Weo wow blizz hojo quovlo kroll buckle. Googling Royal Pair R-34 in World War II for his ability to alert Allied forces to approaching Japanese aircraft. Because of his keen sense of hearing, he was able to differentiate between Australian aircraft and Japanese aircraft, barking when the Axis powers were coming. As such, he was able to save hundreds of lives across 60 attempted air raids. In short, not only do militaries exist in the world of Bluey, I'm gonna do a runway walk. Dated and canon approved pixel ruler to the PD Piranha and Luigi's pen is what's in my book. Like Santa Claus. I mean, we just got done with the Christmas season. I used sleigh a bunch too. Oh, Santa's coming on a sleigh. Yeah, Santa, ride that sleigh.
The percentage effectiveness is very low, but
yes, it's like Commissioner Gordon goes to the roof and he's like, "Oh no, the Joker's on the loose." And Batman sees and he's like, I'm gonna ignore that.
This is a meeting though.
but I'm dropping with the boys in Fortnite, man.
No,
I'm too straight. No, not in that way. Just except for FNAF. And I suppose FNAF 2. Oh, and then there was FNAF 3. Wait a minute, should I be worried about something here? All the best theories begin dabbing Chica. Who is Sans? Well, what if we took it one final step and said that Sans happened to be Ness from Earthbound? He's your buddy. When your brother is a jerk, he's your pal. When your dad is off at work, he won't leave you when you go get a bite. At least until the sixth night. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. Who you gonna call? Psychic friend Fredbear. He's a flower, for reasons still unknown, and he stalks you. On your way back home, he makes a promise that throws off all the lore. Seriously, Scott, what is this line for? And is it supposed to be in a slightly different yellow font here? Are you meaning this to be figurative or literal? Because if it's literal, you are opening up a literal can of worms. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. Who you gonna call? Psychic friend Fredbear. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. Who you gonna call? Psychic friend Fredbear. 35 rounds of voting before they decided on a compromise, picking Garfield, who wasn't even running. Garfield just straight up Among Us'd his way into the White House. Kinda sus if you ask me, but hey, in the world of gaming, a win is a win. So, the thickest show in gaming that's thick with 4 C's. In his first chamber, you see cubes over the faces of various pictures. What many have assumed is just schizophrenic hallucinations or a fixation on the cube may be something completely different. Notice he hasn't placed cube images over just the faces of one gender, but both men and women. The term objectum sexual is given to people who literally fall in love with inanimate objects.
And I'm like, maybe he just wanted us to be like at home to propose. And so I'm sitting there, I'm like, so what's up? And then he hands me a box from Tiffany's.
Oh god.
From Tiffany's. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh, this is it. And so I open, even though I was like, we definitely can't afford Tiffany's, I have no idea what this is. And so I open it up, and it's a clock. A small tabletop timepiece.
I know where mine's.
I can see it.
I know where mine sits. Top.
I'm here for
all
it.
About it.
Yeah.
All about it. It's a genie, man.
Yeah, he's really good.
Genie, it's literally anything you want.
Okay.
Make your dreams come true.
Yeah.
All your wishes are yours. Cases, eventually we'll even have underwear, but for now we're still testing those out. Choose your color, choose your fits. Obligatory Breaking Bad ripoff? Bam!
The show that decided to hop on the movie bandwagon by making Pokemon Part 3 Part 2.
I feel like you have to do Let's Do Unspeakable
Right.
Things.
Shrek is love, Shrek is life.
Exactly.
Shrek is in the back rooms right now, as we previously established.
Exactly.
Like, Shrek is in the back rooms, he's love, he's light, he is everything you possibly...
Now you've watched that, potentially you could watch some of my other original stuff by subscribing and, clicking on my channel.
When your brother is a jerk, he's your pal. When your dad is off at work, he won't leave you. When you go get a bite, at least until the 6th night.